All right, everybody, back for another fine edition of Crazy Stories from when I used to work different places. Now, this one is about, hopefully you can hear this because I can't pronounce it.
Polyumbilicoilomania.
That's a heck of a word, isn't it?
Polyumbilicoilomania.
Now, if you don't know what that is, I don't know what that is, reading it. It is when a person receives gratification by inserting objects into their body. Yeah. And it's only three different types of holes that normally that it goes to: the rectum, the vagina, and the penis. When I worked at the jail as a nurse, we had a couple guys that had that. And favorite one was, and they were known, and it was a routine for them. They both received the pleasure from it, and they liked the fact that they could go to the hospital normally to get it removed and get the better food, the better bed, things along those lines. This particular gentleman, real nice guy if you talk to him. Was never charged with anything serious. Normally it was public intox or minor drug possession, things along those lines. He was always put on suicide watch and almost always brought up to the infirmary in one of the holding cells up there. And when he's up there in the infirmary, he'd have a deputy sitting watching him. Like, they're basically 2 feet away from the end of the cot that the guy is on. And he wears what we call a turtle suit, which is a really thick material that you can't tear or anything like that, to make a ligature rope, things along those lines. And also, while they are on suicide precautions, they don't get regular trays. All they get are, generally speaking, bologna sandwiches, a couple cookies, and milk. And what happened this particular night with this gentleman is, because they come in so often and they can schmooze you and everything like that, the deputy that was up there got really comfortable. And the guy was able to sneak a piece of bologna underneath the blanket. And he proceeded to tear the edge around the whole bologna piece. And then proceeded to insert it into his penis. Now, once he was done, and I just happened to be up in the infirmary at this time because it was another nurse that was working up there. God, this was funny. He took the blanket off and says, "Hey, I stuck the bologna in my penis. I need to go to the hospital." And the deputy's like, "What? What?" And I heard, and I'm like, "What?" And I grabbed the nurse that's working up there, and we walk over there, and we're like, "You did what?" And he's like, "Yeah, I put the bologna piece in my penis." And the other nurse and me look, and yeah, we can see some bologna out the head of his penis. And I look at her, I'm like, "What do we do?" She's like, "I got this." I'm like, "Okay." She grabs a glove. She goes over to the guy. She grabs the bologna out of his and pulls it out of his penis. He yelped because probably burned a little bit on the way out. But it was funny because he wanted to go to the hospital, but he didn't go to the hospital. He also lost bologna sandwiches for a little while after that. just shows that mental health is an interesting thing when you're in prison and in jail. Talk to you guys here later.